Hey guys, Scott Stevenson here. Welcome back. 2023, new video, new year. Freelance filmmaker here in Los Angeles. For those of you guys who are not familiar with the channel, it's been pretty slow. You know, for most of us, it's pretty slow around Christmas time and New Year's, Thanksgiving. You know, all the holidays, and then finally, you know, like February, March, a lot of jobs start to come back, and we're kind of in that lull, that little time of where there's just no jobs. You know, everybody's just kind of hanging out. Maybe you work like once a week or once every couple weeks. It's terrible right now. Yeah, I don't really know what today's video is about, but I just wanted to make a video because last year I set a goal for myself to make 12 YouTube videos in 2022, and I'm not sure if I quite hit that. I think I got 10 or 11. I guess this would be like my 11th one. So I didn't quite hit my goal, and that I was trying to do at least one YouTube video a month. But really, sometimes each month I don't have a topic that I really want to talk about, and I don't want to just make a video just to make a video, just to hit a number. I'm not really one of those people that just makes videos every week just to make a video every week. I feel like if I'm going to make a video, I want it to be something that I actually want to talk about, or something I feel like is going to actually influence you guys, help you guys, and teach you guys something. So this video, not teaching you anything, no tutorial, it's not really showing you too much of anything. Just making this video so that I can have another video to post and start this year off right. A lot of people like to watch other people who are in this filmmaking world and see, you know, what their lives are like and what they do. And you know I'm the same way. I search on YouTube and I like to see other people talk about what it's like working in the film industry and see all the cool projects they're working on and all that kind of stuff. But the truth is, a lot of times it's not cool. A lot of times it's just super boring and a lot of times there's no jobs, and that's how it is right now. You know, there's no jobs. You're just waiting around until your phone rings, and you're just waiting until somebody, you know, gives you that opportunity. You got to take the good and the bad. Sometimes things are really crappy. Your bills aren't paid on time, things like that. All these social media influencers and people on YouTube and Instagram making all these cool videos showing their cameras and their lights and all this kind of stuff. They don't talk about their credit card payments that they're not able to keep up with, and their rent that's due, and you know, and clients haven't paid yet. And you know, there's a lot of negative that goes along with this. I'm not trying to bum you guys out, but I'm just trying to give you the reality of what it actually is. We're not saying everything's been terrible for me the last couple of months, but it's definitely been hard to pay my bills and things are coming in real slow. That's just kind of the nature of it. When you get into this kind of a field, you got to know that there's times where you're making a ton of money, and then other times like this where it's just real slow. So it's important to kind of stash some money away or make big purchases, you know, in the summer months or when you're making more cash, and try to get it to stretch out. And also, you know, scale back on your lifestyle a little bit. Maybe don't be driving a car that has like a $700 car payment, $800 car payment that you can't afford. Well, maybe you're making good day rates and you can pay for that, but then when it all dries up, you're like, oh man, how am I going to make that car payment? That's something to think about if you're buying a car or changing from one car to the other, or don't over leverage yourself in your life choices, you know. So I've definitely thought about that, scaling back a little bit, cutting one of my gym memberships. I actually had 2 gym memberships, which I guess that's not a terrible thing to really, you know, be spending a lot of money on. At least, you know, health and fitness, something good to be doing. You should definitely be trying to stay fit. If you're a filmmaker, if you're working in this career where you're working 12-hour days and you're not sleeping right and maybe eating crafty, you should prioritize your health and your food and your sleep and make sure you get enough exercise. And for me, having 2 gym memberships makes it that much easier to get to the gym and motivates me even more, just to, like, if I can't go to one gym, I go to the other, or just always make sure that I'm getting my training in. And then the rest of it is just, you know, doing what I can on the days when I'm not working. Sometimes the schedule is all over the place. It's hard to plan things with your loved ones. It's hard to figure out where you're gonna be, when you're gonna be. Plans change, stuff gets canceled. I was supposed to actually work today, but we've been having a ton of rain, and the rain has washed away the freeway. Here in California, we're not really set up for downpour and flooding and that kind of stuff, so we're just getting smashed with the floods. it's, you know, I had to miss out on work. Thankfully, I got a little bit of a kill fee, so that's cool. One thing about our industry is you can charge a kill fee, or sometimes production will give it to you, which is just like a small price, little fee that you can tack on there. They bought your day. They paid for you to be on their set, and if their set is not going to happen, then you said, hey, I'm going to be booked on this day and I'm going to show up, and I basically have to turn down any other jobs or any other opportunities for work on that day. It's only right to be able to give somebody a little something if they said they're going to hold a day for you and then your shoot doesn't end up happening, you know, like last minute. You know, rain, shine, acts of God. These are things that sometimes people can't control. Yeah, jobs get canceled, things get turned around, call times get pushed. You think, oh, you're gonna work at 12 o'clock and it turns into 2, 3, 4, okay, come in at 5. And then before you know it, you're 5 to 5 in the morning and you're coming home 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, exhausted. Thought you were gonna be done by 2 a.m. and you're done at 5, 6 a.m. It's a crazy life, so you gotta chase it when you can, and then learn to also just kind of take a little break when things start to slow down, and don't get anxiety about where's my next job. Just look at it as a day off. Look at it as a mini vacation. That's what I do, and just try to enjoy these days, because you don't know how many days you're gonna actually end up being on set, and you also don't know how many days you're actually gonna be not on set. So the days that you are on set, you know, don't take it for granted. You want to really appreciate those days, and you want to really just, I don't know, you know, it's like we're going to play every time we go out on set. We go shoot a movie, shoot a commercial. There's people that are just like dying to be in the same scenario that we're in. They're dying to have that same opportunity to be able to go out and shoot movies and work with the cameras and work with lighting and microphones and do the kind of cool stuff that we do. You know, don't take it for granted. It's a blessing to be working in this industry, and don't forget how lucky you are to be doing what you do. You wake up every day and you pick up a camera and you go out and you shoot some cool stuff. That's awesome. Don't think for a minute. Don't get an ego. You know, don't think that like, oh, you're better than anybody else, because it can all be taken away from you in a moment. Yeah, it's just it's a crazy lifestyle, and I just wanted to reflect on it a little bit going into 2023, and just, you know, maybe think about. Also, I made a video a couple weeks back about specializing in the film industry. You can click on that video right here and check it out if you're interested, where I talk about, you know, doing one thing in the film industry. Don't try to do so many different things. Be a specialist, you know, jack of all trades, master of none, that kind of thing. So I truly believe in doing many things and having lots of skills, but it is important to just kind of niche down a little bit. I think this year I'm probably going to offer less services and less things. Really try to hone in on my cinematography, and also hone in on my my lighting, and just only work as gaffer and a DP. Those two roles I really see myself in on the film sets. A lot of times I take grip work, and I take key grip, or sometimes I edit. I do so many things, and it's just, I really just need to put the blinders on and look at my goals and know where I like being and what roles I enjoy being in, and just really just kind of go after those. And other things that are offered to me, just kind of be like, yeah, I don't see myself doing that, I'm sorry. Sometimes it's scary to turn things down. Close one door opens up other doors, so that's also good. And then also working with clients that, you know, don't pay, or they don't pay enough, or, you know, these low budget jobs. Sometimes it's better just turn those down and just wait until the bigger jobs come along. I know we kind of get desperate, like I said, and oh, where's my next job coming from? You know, it's important to grow, to be able to just take those clients that are going to pay your rate and allow you to have the lifestyle that you have, and also afford the equipment that it takes to do what we do. All the stuff we use in this industry is so expensive. So how can I come out with $100,000 worth of camera gear and lighting and this and that when I only make $200 a day? You know how it is. Like, oh, I want a $7,000 camera and I want $10,000 lenses, and I have $100 for you. Like, Come on, man. That's just how it goes sometimes, so you gotta weed that stuff out. Anyway, hopefully listening to me rant for the past few minutes has been helpful, and look forward to seeing you guys more in 2023. Hopefully make a few more videos where I break down some of the sets that I've been on, some of the lighting that I've been doing. Yeah, just be somewhat of a resource for you guys. Once again, I'm Scott Stevenson. Thanks for watching. Feel free to check out my past videos as well as subscribe to see my future ones. Peace.